Hey guys, what is up? It is Monkelzunky. Welcome back to Binding of Isaac Rebirth, and I decided to set a goal for myself this run. And that goal is to play as Blue Baby. I don't particularly like playing as Blue Baby. It's probably the most difficult character to play with. I don't know. I mean, there's a few other characters that aren't all that fun, although Eve has been buffed a lot. In the original Isaac, Eve was always kind of the one character I really talked crap about the most. But Eve has been buffed quite a bit, and now it's a lot easier to give her into the curse state, and when she is into the curse state, she is actually pretty good and does a lot more damage, and she doesn't have a crap damage multiplier anymore. So Eve has gotten to the point where you can't really say she's a bad character anymore. Samson is just a million times better, because I think Bloody Lust and Rebirth is a million times better than it was in the original game. And, yeah, maybe we might be able to turn this into something. I'm not sure if we'll stick with this or not. I guess it just depends on the boss. If the boss drop is really bad, I'll probably just wind up doing a reset here. However, Mr. Boom here could wind up getting us like a tinted rock or something that we wouldn't normally be able to get, and it could wind up helping us find the secret room, which I wouldn't normally be able to find. And if that is the case, then I'll roll with Mr. Boom for a while. I have a feeling the secret room might be here. No, it's not there, but you know, 2 more rooms and we should get our charge back, so it's all good. And there is a tinted rock, and one thing that I might consider doing is, yeah, if I can blow up that tinted rock with Mr. Boom and I don't wind up getting any bomb drops this floor, then essentially what I did is Mr. Boom has been a health upgrade for me, so that's something I might want to consider rolling with. You know, I would probably roll with it if I got a health upgrade in my first item room, even though it's only a soul heart for the Blue Baby. So if it's you know, essentially the same thing, just a little bit better with Mr. Boom, because I also get a reusable bomb to carry along with me, then I might consider just taking that. And one of these guys decided to go south, which is not a good idea. And yeah, I got hit there just because, I don't know, sometimes these guys just corner you, and of course I'm still at base damage, so it takes a while to kill them. And my Mr. Boom is recharged, so let's go ahead and blow open this tinted rock. It's going to be cool once I eventually unlock the small rock. I know you have to kill a whole bunch of tinted rocks, really, dude. Well, depending on what the boss drop is, I may consider just resetting this run. We'll see what we get from Larry Jr. here. If we get like Magic Mushroom or something, then yeah, I'll roll with that. If we get something like the matchbook or something that's like, you know, something that's decent but not necessarily incredibly helpful, then I'll probably just do a reset here, because of course we are going for an Isaac kill, and I'm playing as a Blue Baby in case you couldn't tell already. So in order to get that Isaac kill, we're going to need to be pretty powerful. We're probably going to need a decent amount of health this run. We're going to need a lot of help in order to win, because I really struggled just to get my mom's heart kill with Blue Baby. So I imagine the Isaac kill is going to be a lot worse. We're definitely going to need to be overpowered, and it's, oh my goodness. Did I just call a Magic Mushroom? I think I just did. Yes, sir. Alright, well, we're not going to reset this run. We are going to be continuing on. Magic Mushroom is a 1.5 times damage multiplier, so it's very, very good. And I will explore the rest of this floor to see if there is a tinted rock of some type, or a red chest that I could bomb to get. And at the same time, I could also check for a secret room, I suppose. I don't think the secret room is up here, but if it is, that would be super convenient. Oh my goodness, and we got a black market, and we got Guppy's color! What is going on? So we'll either get a black market, we did get a black market, indeed. I was going to say, or a free item. And, of course I won't take any of this stuff. Okay, maybe I wasn't a huge fan of the black market. I would have preferred the free item after all. But, hey, it's cool. That is, I believe, my first black market that I've ever gotten on camera, at least. I think I got one, like, during a stream or something when I, you know, wasn't saving that recording. But that is pretty awesome to get, just to say that we got it. And a lot of times you can get a free item out of those trapdoors as well. The free item can be good, it can be bad. I believe it's just out of the boss item pool. It might be out of the item room item pool, but typically when I get those trapdoors, I get like a boss room item, like a, you know, experimental treatment or something like that, which is a bad item, so that's not one that you'd want. And unfortunately, yeah, I'm not going to trade away all of my health but 1/2 of a soul heart for something like the ladder. You know, it's just, or the piggy bank. It's not going to happen. However, we can head down to the next floor, already being 1/3 of Guppy and having a really nice item in the Magic Mushroom. And if more Guppy pieces happen, that could be the overpoweredness that I'd need. You know, as I said, I'm going to need to get overpowered this run if we are going to win. And becoming Guppy would certainly do that. So that's one thing that I could potentially set as my goal. I'm a little bit sketched out by this room. Just a little bit, though. Not too sketched out. Not too much. Unfortunately, there is a fly stuck on top of the rocks. And he's going to be difficult to get out from under the rocks, because he's just going to slowly move around. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Okay, I hit him once. Let's just proceed running around this. This is so sketchy. Okay, finally, got him. And proceeding in its item room time. Hopefully I will get a key drop from this room, so I will be able to open up my item room. That would be cool. I would appreciate that quite a bit. And no key drop, but I do have a bomb charge in case I want to use that on something. I'm assuming I probably will find either a tinted rock, which I just found in this room, and I will make sure to use this bomb before we finish off the room so I can still get a tick of item charge. There's a health up. That's nice. And we still got a tick of item charge for our Mr. Boom because I placed it before finishing the room, which is always nice. I don't see any tinted rocks or anything, but we do come across the boss right away. I think I'm going to go ahead and wait until I open up our item room before I work on the boss, just in case we get something really cool from the item room that helps us out. And a beggar is really tempting as well, but I just don't have any money to play him at the moment, and hopefully that will change in time. I'm also seeing one somewhat likely-ish location for the secret room that I'm definitely going to be checking out in a second here. I have 1 cent to play on the beggar. I'm sure that this will, of course, result in me getting an item from a beggar because, of course, you know, every time you play with 1 cent, there's also 1 additional cent I can pick up in the spiked room, and I'll probably wind up doing that as well, and then I'll have, you know, 2 cents to play on the beggar, and, you know, things just go from there, really. So yeah, I will check for the secret room here. If it's not here, I have no idea where it is, but it is indeed here, so our fears have been alleviated. 3 more cents, it's kind of what I was hoping for. I mean, I was hoping for more cents than that, but cents is what I was hoping for, so I could play on the beggar, because I love playing on a beggar. And if he winds up giving us, like, a soul heart or something, which is entirely possible, then I would say it's worth it. Or a key, you know, I mean, we still haven't had a key to open up our item room yet, and we're probably not going to get one unless the boss drops the crate or something like that. But, oh well, I mean, there's worse things in the world than having to leave behind a key, so we might just have to deal with it. Or leave behind an item, I might say. I would be a lot more upset if we had to leave behind something worse. Now, what I really want from the Devil Room this floor, because of course I will be earning it, since the Blue Baby always earns Devil Rooms floor 2, because there's no way to take Red Heart damage as the Blue Baby. Unless there's some way to obtain Red Hearts as the Blue Baby, which I'm not entirely sure of yet. I know you could do that in the original Binding of Isaac, but I also know that this is not the original Binding of Isaac, and things have changed. The metagame is different, so what I really want to run into is the Pact, or the Mark. I would take either of those. I honestly probably wouldn't take anything else. I don't know, unless it was something super incredibly powerful. So let's see. We are just going to have a Krampus fight instead, which might not be the worst idea in the world. I really hope I get the lump of coal and not Krampus's head, because Krampus's head is not very good in my opinion. I thought it was pretty decent. Oh my goodness. Until it became a 6-room charge. And ever since then, it's meh. But I will take it. When it was a 3-room charge item, it was a lot better, and now it's an immediate reroll item. So I don't really understand why they nerfed it. They turned something that was pretty good, you know, one of the better Space Bar items, into something that's just immediate reroll or don't even take. So, unfortunately, they kind of ruined an item, but that's what's going to happen sometimes. And thank you for the free tinted rock as well as the key. I mean, I wish I had a key last floor, but I will take one a floor late, so we did have to leave behind an item room last floor. And we also did not get lump of coal. I would say that trading 1 bomb for 2 bombs is probably a pretty good deal. And virus, so that's not very helpful. The virus is pretty bad. It doesn't do very much damage for 1, and for 2, in order to use the virus, you have to take damage to get hit. So am I a big fan of getting hit in order to do a small amount of damage to enemies? Not really. No, not really at all. So I will just use Krampus's head here in order to not take damage. I mean, we took damage anyway, but I was close to not taking damage. At least. I think I will just wait until we do get a Krampus's head recharged before I proceed into that boss room. I will blow up some mushrooms as well, just in case. And we do get some pills. I can see forever. Well, that's actually very helpful. because I will be able to access, hopefully, both of our secret rooms now. Top secret as well as the regular secret room, because that's what the I Can See Forever pill does. It's X-ray goggles for one floor, basically. I really wish those were soul hearts. And we will check out this chest. A pill. This could be good. It could be bad. Speed up. I would say that's good. I would definitely say that's good. We've already had 2 speed ups with that, as well as the magic mushroom. But I think we're still in a good situation. So I imagine the top secret room is going to be over here, and it indeed is. It often is close to the boss room. So Guppy item. Oh man, if that was a Guppy item, we would be set right about now. We still would need 1 more Guppy item, but if you have 2 Guppy items on Caves 1, I would say that's a pretty good start. So that's kind of what I was hoping for, but maybe that was a little bit too much to hope for. We don't want to get greedy here. This room should be fairly okay as long as I just pay attention to what's going on. We should be fine. Should be able to explore this room to our own leisure. And I hope there's enough rooms left to get a full charge for Krampus's head. I'm not going to be able to access that great chest no matter what I do. Enough fighting rooms left, I should say. Of course there are enough rooms left. I really don't like this room, man. Man, this room is no bueno. I often take damage in this one just because it's kind of hard not to. Although when the enemies cooperate and all kind of, you know, congeal together on the other side of the room, it makes things a lot easier. So I appreciate that, guys. And I will do 2 more fighting rooms. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy! Oh boy! Okay, well, I managed only to take half of a heart of damage. I was expecting to take a lot more than that. And yeah, we have to do 1 more fighting room, which will be this one. I can blow up some mushrooms as well here. I mean, I already have magic mushrooms, so after you get magic mushroom already, the value of blowing up mushrooms goes down exponentially, but you can still get, like, mini mush, speed and range up. You can still get some pretty decent pills. It'd be cool to get a Balls of Steel pill. Obviously, the Balls of Steel pill is the dream when you are playing as Blue Baby, because that's like essentially 2 health upgrades. Anything that gives you soul hearts is awesome as the Blue Baby, so, you know, who knows, we can potentially blow some of these up and get a Balls of Steel pill. I think I can blow up 5 with 1 bomb. I'm looking at a location where I think I can do that right here, and I get 2 more bombs. It is a sign that this is a good idea, and we did get 2 pills out of it. Telepills. Well, that's not helpful, and I'm really hoping that that other pill is something good versus, like, if it's bad trip or something, I'm going to be a little bit upset. But I don't even think I'm going to clear out that last room, because I don't know if it can benefit me in any way. Are you a wizard? Well, that's not helpful. Do I want to check out the shop for 5 cents? I will go for it. Especially because we found our secret room doing this. I would say that that's a good thing overall. Unfortunately, I don't see any tinted rocks in this room or anything. So Are You a Wizard is just kind of annoying, but it's not really that big of a deal. You just wait for, I believe it lasts for a minute and then it goes away. I could buy a pill here, I suppose. I'm going to risk it for the biscuit. Pretty fly. That was completely worth it. So we are up to 1 orbital at the moment, which is a very, very nice drop to get. So I'm really happy I bought that pill. I essentially traded 5 cents for an orbital, which I would do in a heartbeat any day of the week. And now let's go and, you know, fight the Hollow. It was a fight. It was a fight. And now we proceed down to the next floor. Unfortunately, no devil room there. I would have really liked to pick up a pact, but hopefully we'll run into one of those eventually. 2 golden chests would probably be worth it to do, but I just don't have any keys at the moment, so I couldn't open them, even if I wanted to. Well, I do want to, but, you know, even if I, you know, had the willpower in order to do that right now, I couldn't open them anyway, so not much reasons to. That battery would be nice to obtain. I don't know if I want to trade a bomb for it, though, unless I run into a library this floor and get, like, a Book of Revelation. Okay, now I want to trade a bomb for it. Things can change so quickly sometimes. I'll just take the battery now. It's probably a waste to pick it up this early, because I imagine I would have gotten a recharge by the time we find the boss room anyway. But who knows? If we run into a really annoying room in the next 4 floors or something, whoa. Then I could use the Krampus's head on it, and it could prove to be useful. I think Missing Page, is that better than Broken Ankh? I think Broken Ankh, it gives you a chance to respawn with 3 soul hearts if you die. I believe that's what it does. And respawning with 3 soul hearts would be hype. So I really would like to do that. And these guys should drop a soul heart upon... Oh, mates! Oh, mates. Well, I just traded a black heart for a soul heart, essentially. I'm going to check for the secret room as well as blow up some mushrooms. And I managed to do both of those. Another battery. Prove useful. Chariot could definitely prove useful. Heck, we have enough bombs. Let's just go ahead and... I don't think we can blow up the little guy as well. I don't think the blast radius is enough. Yeah, I figured that was not going to be the case. Speed down. That's actually okay. I wouldn't say that's helpful, but that's something we can definitely be alright with. It's not going to ruin the run or anything. That speed down. Although there are situations where a speed down can ruin your run, but we are already fast enough where the speed was nice but not necessary, if that makes sense. Thank you for the free bomb. I always appreciate those. I may be coming back to that beggar if I wind up having more sense than I currently do, but as things currently stand... Oh boy, I don't like these guys. Yeah, I'm not going to waste bombs getting to a beggar so I can play 1 cent on him. I don't think that's very helpful. So Chariot could prove nice during one of these rooms, in case I come into a difficult one where it's more than like... Wow, no comment. In case I come into a difficult one where it's more than likely that I would take damage, I will go ahead and use the Chariot. Oh my goodness. I'm having a lot of difficulty just like maneuvering around this room. Okay, so I've already taken like 2 soul hearts worth of damage in a room, and I haven't even gotten hit by the tears yet. These guys have so much health, it's ridiculous. Like, they're some of the most annoying enemies in the entire game to kill, and then on top of that, they have like gobs and gobs of health. I'm not really sure why that was a good gameplay design choice, but apparently it was. Just pop up, buddy. Oh my goodness, you're so close to dead. I would assume, I would hope. Just pop your head off. There we go. And now there's 1 left. He's going to be a lot easier to take out when he's all on his lonesome. Finally got that room done. Unfortunately, that is not a room where the Krampus's head can help you out at all, so... I am also going to need to find a key drop here. And exactly as I asked for, it happens. That's how it goes sometimes. SMB Superfan, all stats up. This is actually a really good drop. So that should be a damage up, a speed up, a tears up, everything should be up. I'm assuming that's how it works. I don't know how much everything goes up, I just know that everything does. Or at least it says all stats up, and I also know it is no longer a mega speed down, because this item used to be a big speed down in the original Binding of Isaac. It was quite frustrating. So let's go ahead and fight Chubb. Goodbye, Chubb. It was nice knowing you. That's the one nice thing about Krampus's head, at least for these early bosses. It's a free boss win. 1 soul hearts, and no devil room again. Interesting how the game would choose to do that. I don't know if there's really anything else that we need to do on this floor. We're just going to proceed down to the next floor. I could have cleared out a couple extra rooms and maybe gotten a bomb or something, but it would honestly be just as likely that I lost health from doing that. I'm not going to be going to that arena because I'd probably take damage. So I'm not really a big fan of taking damage, as you might be able to tell by now. It's not one of those things that I really like to do in this game, so I prefer to not. And most arenas aren't worth doing. There are some arenas that can be really worth doing, but more often than not, I would say I don't do arenas. That protector fly that I had blocked a tier or 2 for me. And this room is difficult, mate. Yeah, this room is really not going well. Although it's rarely the case when they do go well. With 9 bombs, I'm definitely going to be blowing up some skulls. And I got a rune out of it, as well as a card. Hopefully they're good ones. Let's see. Another chariot, that's awesome. And Jera Abundance. So I could use this in this room and have 4 chariot cards if I so desired. I'm going to hold off and save Jera, and hopefully... Oh my goodness, no. Actually... this might not be a bad thing. The left hand, I think, would be a really good trinket to roll with right now, since I'm only 1/3 Guppy. But who knows? I could wind up changing that, so I'm... Oh, I hate this. There we go. I could end up changing that quickly, so I have more Guppy pieces with finding some more red chests, which could be really nice. And this room should be completely fine as long as I don't do anything really dumb. But yeah, if I wound up finding some red chests because of this left hand, and then turning into a full Guppy. That is probably our best bet at winning Isaac during this run. That's going to... oh my goodness. These guys move in such a weird way and get knocked back with your shots so easily. It's very, very difficult to judge where they're going sometimes. Looks like a likely location for the secret room here, and if it is indeed here, I don't think I actually can bomb my way into the item room. I'm pretty sure that's still a glitch, unless that's been patched. But I know... oh, I guess I can bomb my way into an item room. I know for a while it was a glitch where you could not bomb your way into the item room, and it was really annoying. So this is technology. I remember that Technology 2 looks different. Technology 1, as I said, I think just during the last run we had it, or we had Tech 2. I was like, Technology 2 is really bad, and then I was like, Technology 1 is really good. So I was like, yeah, I want Technology 1, I just don't want Technology 2. And look, we wound up getting Technology 1. I'm a fan. There's another rune. If I get some really good cards, I could use the Jera rune here. Strength is a good card. Hagalaz Destruction. Okay. I could use the Strength versus the boss or something, I guess. But this would be a really nice room to use the Chariot in all honesty. I should be able to get through it, though, without taking any damage. I'm hoping. There we go. I'm actually was not completely sure whether I'd be able to do that or not, but I'm looking in a much better situation. Pretty fly. So 2 orbitals is great. If we could get our full orbitals sooner rather than later, that would be amazing. If that was indeed the case. We have to be really careful during this room because it's very, very easy with all the spikes and everything to take a lot of damage. And that is not something that I do want to be doing. Luckily, the spiders are all going to kill themselves on the spikes. Nice to see that. There we go. No drop from the room. But we got through it. It's the most important part. Hagalaz is going to destroy all rocks in a room for us, as well as like all skulls, all consumable stuff. It will destroy everything. I'm not sure which... I think I'm going to leave the Hagalaz card there. I'm going to take the Chariot, and I'll use that to clear out a room if it's a really annoying one, like a 4 Mask and Heart room or something. I'll use the Chariot to clear that out. B-Looker should be completely fine, though. Let's go into the boss here after blowing up this Tinted Rock, which I luckily spotted that one before heading into the boss. I almost missed it. And Krampus's head plus the Chariot should be enough to kill the boss, definitely. And I'm trying not to use the Chariot. I'm trying my best here, man. I'm just waiting for the Bloat to, like, jump south again. Oh my goodness, the eye bounced right into me. These eyes, man. I swear, the eyes are the most difficult part during the Bloat fight. They really, really are. I just need to get behind the Bloat, and the eyes are not making that an easy thing to do. He's so close to dead. There we go. I took 3 damage during that fight, which was really awful, but I did. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I am not a fan of Angel Rooms at all, as you can probably see why after that one. Alright, well, I guess I'll clear out the rest of the floor, just because I have like some cards to use and all. Might as well use them, I suppose, because I will have to leave all but, my goodness, man, all but one of them behind. And that looks like that's the entire floor, so I guess I could check for the top secret room. I see 2 potential locations where it could be. Up here is one, so I'll check up here. It's probably right there. I will open up the shop, and hopefully there will be a Tinted Heart on sale for 5 cents. And there is indeed. There we go. That's what I was looking for. And we're looking solid, I guess. So I guess I'm going to proceed down to the next floor with the Chariots. I could go for the Strength card. I think we're going to roll with the Chariot, though. The Chariot is kind of a little bit more of a, oh crap, I'm about to die, pop this card sort of card. The Strength card is nice, and it makes boss fights go quicker, but I wouldn't say it's on the same level as the Chariot. If I could save it for the Mom fight, that would be epic as well. So I will try to do that. No guarantees, but of course I will do my best. And it's unfortunate we didn't get to use that Jera card. If I got like a decent pill or something, I guess I could have used the Jera card on the Pretty Fly pill. I just did not think of it. Or I mean the Jera rune. I really wish I did think of that now, because I could have a full 3 orbitals instead of just 2. which would have put us in a little bit better of a situation, but unfortunately I did not think of it at all whatsoever. This is a very strange large room. I'm just gonna get out of here. I'm not sure why it's so large if you only have access to like half of the room, but whatever. Anyway, it would be nice to run into a whole bunch of tinted rocks and maybe start building up on health a little bit. I could use the chariot card to enter into that curse room for free. I would still have to pay a heart to leave it. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh my goodness, it was worth it. It was worth it. So now we are one piece of Guppy away from becoming Guppy, which I'm a huge fan of. So hopefully we will get a devil room and not an angel room after this boss, and hopefully there will be a Guppy's tail or Guppy's head inside of it. And if that happens, and if I could just build up health a little bit, this will be a one run. But I do need to build health up a little bit. Let's not just get ahead of ourselves and say, oh, I just need one more piece of Guppy. Oh, that helps. That helps a lot. That was pretty lucky, but yeah, I do need to start building up health a little bit. Admittedly, I have not done a great job about that. Is this Mom's hands? No, the doors are open. That was very strange how that entire room just, you know, was there and served no purpose other than just existing. Come on, Guppy. Nope. But, you know, the dream is still alive. I do have the left hand, which is going to help out definitely. At least increasing our chance for Guppy. It's not going to guarantee anything, but... Oh, someone did not notice the dude to the south of us. Poison bombs is always nice. I have been going through a lot of bombs, blowing up skulls and stuff like that, so any more bombs I get is nice, just because that's 5 extra bombs. I am a fan. I will check here for the secret room. Hopefully it will be there. Oh, it's not there. I guess it could be south of the curse room as well. We'll check there. There we go. And we will find greed in the secret room. Okay. Well, he shouldn't be that difficult of a fight, as long as he just is willing to come out from his hiding spot. Man, he's just spamming the tier attacks. That's greed for you. He's kind of a troll. He's the guy that's best known for, you're about to open up your shop. You're like, I got 15 cents. I want to buy some cool things. And then, nope, it is greed. So, unfortunately, greed exists, but this does mean if I were to get a whole bunch of money, like if greed dropped like a dime or something, which he can do from time to time, I could go to the shop and greed would not be in the shop because we've already fought him. He did drop a decent amount of money, he just didn't drop a dime. So I'm hoping that 2 of clubs. That's nice. I'm going to hope that we wind up finding the beggar or something, which we just found. That's really convenient. I was just about to say that too. I wasn't just saying that because we walked into the room and found a beggar. So, of course, as always, cuddle with the beggar, and he will give you stuff, like a health upgrade. Or in my case, extra soul hearts. Oh boy, this room though. This room though. Screw it. I'm just going to use that there. I know that's probably going to make me regret that decision by not using that in the mom's heart, and I'm a little bit salty that I lost that new fresh soul heart that I just picked up, which is, you know, kind of why I used Krampus's head there. But in all honesty, that room is dangerous, and I probably would have taken a few more damage if I didn't use Krampus's head. So that was my thought process here. Please be a tinted rock in this room. I would like to get to that rune. I don't think there's any way for me to do it. No tinted rocks, it looks like. And we're probably going to run into the boss fight right away, and indeed we do. So we will not be able to get a Krampus's head recharge or anything. I don't have any cards to use against the boss fight, so we will just have to play well to get past this one. And it is Blue Mom, the best mom. Of course, everyone likes Blue Mom. Blue Mom is everyone's favorite version of Mom, I would imagine. I would be very surprised, like, if it's not your favorite version of Mom, like, what are you doing with your life? Everyone needs a little bit of Blue Mom in their life, so just be careful. I haven't taken damage yet. I mean, honestly, this room is easier than the room with, like, the dingle dudes in it. It feels like, because, you know, it's Mom. We've fought this a million times before. We kind of know what's going on at this point. Oh, that was not good. But at least it was a black heart that we lost, so we did get some damage off on the old Mom here. Oh my goodness. That spider moved so quickly. I was not expecting that. Ladanian Tomlinson-esque burst of speed from that spider just after he spawned. I'd expect that from some of these leaping spiders, just not from your standard fair black double spiders. Okay, just dodge those tears though. And we are just about golden. Couple more hits. See you later. Oh, mom's still alive. There we go. Wow, a ton of soul hearts. Unfortunately, we do have the negative. Man, it's an angel room. 3 soul hearts from the angel room, though. All of a sudden, I'm not that mad. But we are not Guppy. That's why I was hoping for a devil room. So hopefully we will earn a devil room on this floor and become Guppy. And man, I just gotta say, I don't understand why angel rooms are so bad. Like, does anyone like angel rooms? The items in them are just awful. Like, unless you get Sacred Heart or the Godhead, which I haven't unlocked yet, like, every other item in there is just pretty bad. I got excited there for a second when I saw an item pop up. Go Ahead is not necessary at all. Although, I mean, the only floor it's going to be helpful on is this floor. It will guarantee we get a Devil Ranger room, but do I go for it? I gotta risk it, right? I had to risk that just in case it was Guppy. If it was a Guppy piece, it would have been 100% worth it. It was not a Guppy piece, and unfortunately I took a damage from the Troll Bomb, and hopefully I will not take any more damage this particular fight. I just used that there because we'll get another recharge by the time we reach the boss room, definitely. I don't imagine that the boss room would be less than 6 rooms away, or less than 5 rooms away, because we will get a recharge from this one. I'm not sure why we're fighting 3 bosses. Oh, I guess this is an arena, not a boss challenge room. I was deceived into thinking it was a boss challenge room because we're fighting bosses and not standard enemies, but I guess that's how it works on the womb, is you fight bosses in arenas. I don't do arena challenge rooms very often, so you'll have to excuse, or I mean, I don't do challenge rooms in the womb very often, so you'll have to excuse my lack of Binding of Isaac knowledge in this particular instance. Red chest at the end, or a pill, an RU Wizard pill, which is not going to affect technology at all, I don't think. Which is why I took it and felt fairly okay doing it. Okay, this room is potentially really annoying. Although as long as we have super range with technology, so as long as we just keep our distance. I'm firing, man. Whoa. And unfortunately this is another dead end. Very strange to have 3 dead ends like immediately upon starting a floor, but that's how this particular floor decided to go. Bomb. At least I have tons of health, like that's not something you can say all that often when doing a Blue Baby run, so I'm a fan of that. This enemy I am not all that much of a fan of because he does a lot of trolling and charging at you, and it's kind of annoying, but keys should not be useful at all. Red chest. Oh, that was... could have been Guppy, man. Could have been Guppy. I don't see any... Is this a Soul Heart Rock? I don't know. I'm so bad at finding Soul Heart Rocks in the womb. I really just cannot tell them apart. They all look like they have X's on them. Like this one to my right looks like it has an X on it. So I'm just not sure when it comes to the womb what a Soul Heart Rock, Tinted Rock, whatever you want to call it, looks like. They all kind of look the same to me, but that's just me. I can find Tinted Rocks on all the other floors fairly easily. It's just the womb where I struggle with it, because, I don't know, maybe I just don't see the color red very well. Alright, Krampus's head is recharged, and we have to fight a, he's not Dingle, I don't know what he's called though. He spawns the little poop dudes that are incredibly annoying to deal with and almost always hit me. So that's why I don't like him, I just don't know what his name is. That is not the secret room. Are you sure? Are you sure you want to go down this path? I guess that can't be the secret room either because it's inaccessible. So I'm not really sure where the secret room would be, to be completely honest. I mean, I'm sure it's somewhere because there has to be a secret room, but where it would be located, I am not sure. If he dropped double soul hearts instead of double red hearts, I would have been pretty hype about that. This room is just going to have a lot of stuff in it. A lot of stuff. A lot of stuff to dodge. And I really want to access that curse room. But I know the chance of a Guppy item in that curse room is extremely small, so I don't think it's a good idea. Please be called steel. Range up. Doesn't do anything for me. Because unfortunately, I have technology, and technology has unlimited range. Well, I don't know if that's unfortunately. I would say that's probably a good thing, but that's just the way it is. I really, really do want to access that curse room, but I'm just not going to unless I get like a hanged man card or something, so I can at least get in for free. Because trading 2 soul hearts for only like a 10% chance of Guppy or something, I don't know if that's wise right now. I think we're much better off just waiting until the boss room and hoping for a devil room, and then hoping for either Guppy's head or Guppy's tail in the devil room. And that's the way that we're going to do things. Okay, this room can be annoying. Definitely. Took some more damage. It's been happening a lot lately. So let's go ahead and fight death. And we will have a full orbital after this, which is nice. And we will get a devil room, and there will be a Guppy's head in it. That's what we're going to say. That's what's going to happen. Alright, come on, buddy. Maybe my damage is just not really as good as I thought. I thought I had like okay damage at the moment with the magic mushroom and the SMB superfan and all. But I think those are the only 2 damage ups I've had all game. So I guess the oh my goodness, no! 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 Another angel room. Back to back to back angel rooms, man. Can you feel my pain? I guess we can attempt to beat Isaac without Guppy. It's just not going to be probably possible, but I think there's about a 0.5% chance of that happening, but I will attempt it, of course. Who knows? Maybe we will get Guppy later on during this floor, or, I don't know, during the Cathedral or something. There's been so many runs lately where I've come so close to getting Guppy, I just never get him. I think I've had him once or twice, and I've gotten 2 Guppy pieces like pretty much almost every single run. It's a little bit crazy how it just continuously happens. It happens, but yet does not happen, essentially. But it will happen one of these days. You gotta get that positive reinforcement going. If Larry Jr. just like went the opposite way there, I would have taken damage and it would have been upsetting. Unfortunately, he didn't drop a soul heart. He was a blue Larry Jr., so he was supposed to drop a soul heart, but he chose not to. Or maybe I just had to kill the blue Larry Jr. after the chub to get a soul heart. I don't know. One of those 2 is probably a situation. I guess the secret room could be here. It could have Guppy in it, but it's not there. Such depressing. Yeah, I don't think any of those are soul heart rocks, but I'm just not sure, really. I will proceed south and hopefully find the mom's heart room first, and hopefully I will find a red chest along the way that has Guppy's head inside of it, but you know, I'm holding on to the left hand for a reason. I'm holding out my hope. And this room could be annoying. It is a blue fistula, though, so maybe he drops soul hearts upon death? I don't know. Maybe it's just the type of fistula that drops bomb flies when you blow up his pieces. I'm not sure. Or it's actually 2 fistulas, not just 1. Not only is there 1 fistula, but there is also another fistula. I should probably just finish off the first fistula before I start dealing with the second one. It moves so slow. It's a little bit scary when a creature moves that slow. It's a little bit intimidating. Alright, you're dead. You are going to be dead soon anyway. And now we can deal with the second fistula. It's a pretty easy room to deal with just because there's so much space to maneuver in. The only time that fistula is difficult when you are trapped into a smaller room that has a whole bunch of rocks or something around it. That's the only time when this boss is really challenging. Other than that, it's, I would say, quite easy. As long as you're paying attention, which is definitely not always the case. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. That's definitely not always the case when I'm playing Isaac. I guess that might have been a soul heart rock. Please, Guppy. Please, Guppy. Please. Oh, come on, son. Oh, another fistula. Hey, we just fought one. Now we get to do it again. I think this version is slightly more intimidating, though. just because it spawns the chargers. I'm not really sure why everything died when I touched the fistula. I didn't have a black heart or anything. I'm running exclusively on soul hearts at the moment. It's not exactly what I want to be running on, but that is indeed the case. I guess, you know, maybe Krampus's head is going to do work against Isaac. I don't know how much damage it would do against Isaac, though. That's the thing, because, like, Isaac has a boatload of health, so it's probably only going to do, like, 1/4 of his health of damage. And then I'm going to have to finish off the rest of his health by myself. And if I don't have Guppy, that's not going to be fun. But, I'm not entirely sure. You know, who knows? Maybe Krampus's head is way better than I'm giving it credit for. And it will just, like, almost kill Isaac outright. That'd be crazy if we had a Krampus's head carry after I was bad-mouthing it earlier and saying, oh, it's a bad item, and it helps me win the game. Well, I mean, it's without a doubt helped me. Like, I'm not denying that. I'm just more saying, like, overall, it's lost a lot of use due to its nerf. You know, this could be the location of a secret room. One may never know. I don't think I hit it. Fair enough. It looks like the secret room is not there, so we're going to be keeping on. I do think I outranged the doppelgangers. What? Oh my goodness, there's spikes in the corners? That was really trolly. Really, really trolly. 3 eyes. Speaking of trolly, man. I can just run in circles and hurt myself just to find my purpose. But, yeah, as long as I'm running in circles, nothing should be able to hit me when it comes to the eyes anyway, because their shot speed is, well, they're too slow. They start firing by the time I've already avoided their shots, so should be completely fine facing those enemies. And should be completely fine facing this room as well, unless something goes horribly wrong. Just your average typical brain enemies, not too much to worry about, and we're hopefully, yep, there's the boss room. I was about to say we're hopefully within range of the boss room at this point. Hopefully this room will give me a red chest, and inside of that red chest will be a Guppy's head. That would be awesome. It's going to happen. It's not going to happen. I mean, these keys are just useless to me, so I'm not really sure why they continue to drop, because, you know, I can't open chests. Well, I can't open golden chests that require keys anyway. So I do have the orbital protection, which is probably going to help me out a little bit during this fight. I would assume, with blocking some tears and such. At least we're going to get a Mom's Heart kill, but I've already done the Mom's Heart with Blue Baby, so that's not really all that helpful or anything. But it does exist. Get some poison damage off on the Mom's Heart. It's a little bit... Oh my goodness. The teratoma. I almost said fistula again. The fistula is... This is not a fistula. It's important to realize that. This is a teratoma. Big difference. I almost just exploded myself with a bomb. Oh my goodness, really? I really don't like the brimstone part of the mom's fight all that much. Oh, and she's doing it again. I guess she just does this until death. Until death does her part. With her life. There we go. Unfortunately, there's nothing going... There's going to be nothing in the double room. If there's like a Guppy item here, that would be hype, but there's not. So let's head up to the Cathedral, and we're going to need a lot of luck to win this run. A lot of luck. Luck is going to have to be on our side. And if it's not, well, I don't know what to tell you. You know, it might be worth finding out that challenge room and just seeing if there's like some red chests in there or something and going for it. But at the same time, I'd probably take damage from the spikes entering the challenge room. I would probably take damage doing the challenge room itself. I will check and see. There is a red chest. That was dumb. So now we're going to have to fight bosses, I'm assuming, just like it was last floor. Probably 3 bosses. And the goal here is to not take any damage, so at least I can say, even though it wasn't worth opening the chest, it didn't hurt us at all by doing that. And as long as I can come out on top here, or at least, you know, come out even here, things should be okay. But I'm not sure what bosses we're facing. I think we face Loki next. I want to say Loki. Yeah, it was Loki. How did I know that? I'm not really sure, but apparently I did. Even though I don't really do... Oh, I outranged Loki. I don't even have to dodge. That's pretty awesome. Hurt himself with his own bomb fly. And I think the last wave is going to be Chub. Right? Oh, I knew this. That's pretty crazy. Binding of Isaac trivia. What bosses do you fight in a challenge room in the Cathedral? Well, now you know. Now you know. Alright, Chub should be fairly easy to dodge and all. If I took damage against this guy, I'd be surprised. One thing that's important to note, though, is I do not know... Oh, if there was another red chest at the end there, I would have been happy. Is I do not know the Isaac boss fight's attack patterns all that well. Like, I've only seen them on video. I have not beaten Isaac with any character yet, so it's important to know that, like, I just don't know exactly what to expect or exactly what I will be facing in the Isaac fight. So hopefully things aren't going to go south because of that. I don't see any tinted rocks. Alright, fair enough. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no, can I bomb my way out? I can. Well, that could have been really, really bad. I don't have very many more bombs, though, so if I go back through that room, I'm going to have to be careful. They are charging opposite ways. When this happens, I am sad. Please die soon. I don't have enough damage to do much of anything. So I'm going to really need, when I eventually reach the Isaac fight, providing I do reach the Isaac fight without dying, which is not guaranteed, by the way, I'm going to need my head here to go absolutely ham. Whole bunch of money is not what I need unless we come across a beggar. It could happen. You never know. And we'll have to go back through that that fight with the horseman dude. So hopefully what can happen here is I can not die. I'd prefer not dying. If I had a choice between dying and not dying, I would choose the latter. Alright. This room should be fairly okay. I don't see us, you know, having too many issues with this particular room. So far, the rooms have been really nice, other than the fact that we unlocked the White Horseman guy. I just blank on horseman names sometimes because I do these runs way too early in the morning. To know exactly what's going on, I would rather not fight Monstro 2 as well. So we're not going to fight him. And I'm running really short on bombs now, so I'm very much hoping that this is the way. I found a way. This is indeed the way. Alright, so all we have to do is get through one ghost room, and then we can fight Isaac. And we have a little bit of health in order to deal with him. Although that health is swiftly just dripping away, so... There should be like 2 ghosts left, I think. 1 ghost left, I believe. Alright. Isaac fight. Not sure what to expect, and oh my goodness, Krampus's head did almost nothing against him. So that's a little bit sketchy. I'm just not really sure what to expect during this fight. So one thing I do know is you want to hug the corners a lot. The corners are your friends during this fight. I do have the orbitals. Oh, and we're 2 hits away from death. I think I can kind of see which way this fight is going to go. I just don't have enough damage. I just don't. Or enough health. Or enough anything. If I was somehow able to clutch this entire fight, that would be amazing, but I don't know if that's going to be possible. And, yeah, 1 hit away from death. So, it's gonna be close. It's gonna be very, very close. Get away from me, dude. What if this happened? What if I told you that I beat Isaac as a fairly low damage blue baby with half of a heart left? I do have a respawn item, so I could respawn and probably just die again, but who knows? This fight is crazy, man. Oh, there we go. And we died. Man, I'm not looking forward to having to beat this again. The problem with fighting Blue Baby is Isaac. Since I'm not the best Isaac player in the world, I'm going to need to get super, super overpowered in order to do that. And that's nice and all, but due to some recent Isaac updates, it's a lot more difficult to get super overpowered. So it's probably going to take many attempts. And I don't like playing Blue Baby very much, so I'm not a big fan of it taking many attempts. And that's upsetting. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. We came very, very close. Isaac was like 3/4 of the way dead. We're going to have to try again, though. See you next time.